As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Steelers have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Slot man motioned over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They've run this 12-yard out route gate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
On first down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He's dropping back to throw. This is caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. When he gets in, touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud in the air to start us off. And it's Drake London. And he has it right in midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one finds his man, Likely. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On the quick, right?
Stroud now on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st down, play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. In the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now lead by 10. That one splits the uprights. The Steelers drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 3. Jack Fox set to
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing is Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To the air, Stroud. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And it's intercepted. The defense wasn't fooled at all. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At the 42.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
1st down from the 42. They send a man in motion. Dive play straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught on the comeback route. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
than a ruler needed here on second down.
70 Lions. Set go. Set go.
They're going play action. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult one.
And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
Falcons 3. Jack
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Trying to throw this from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 9 brings up
Third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
My actions been louder than my words. How you sold me, still sold on the earth. More do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Rob Pratt, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Gain 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Throw momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Reaches the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Throwing now on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So 1st First time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. You still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Yeah, just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw.
And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Has it down close. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 3. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Back to throw, Stroud. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn.
That's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away. But that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
60 Eagle.
They'll throw to start the drive. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Brings up second and 9. At the 50-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing this for the end zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can have a little sigh of relief. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with third and long. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready?
The final throw before the break. He's loaded another one up. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons do not get the return on first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The give here on second. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Tony. On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Stroud throwing here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Again, Stroud sends this to the end zone. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
The chances to score have been so few and far between for the offense. You've got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Throwing off the play fake. He has the first over the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards, and you set it downs too. So the big play gets him inside the opponent. opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
The Falcons first
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tony. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. I say that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 18, Rambler. 18, 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19, tight.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Falcons get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. All set to go now from the 35. First down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for his
Thumbs up empty on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
And 2.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He finds a Dunze downfield. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Falcons make it an 18-point game.
Falcons 10.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team.
Onside kick.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week, find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's going to be 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Flushed out of the pocket. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One right down the middle. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 10. Jack Fox set to take off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one hits for 30. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Stroud to throw on 1st down. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
All right. 18. What's that?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it, it's in close. For somebody who's been kicked out like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Here we go, right up the gut. He runs it across, touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Falcons will line up.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. And that trims the lead just a little bit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line. And this time, it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he didn't get much time to secure this. He takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has it downfield near the boundary. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. And then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Falcons will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Their own 20-yard line.
Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big.
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
26.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback.
Ready?
All right, one more snap to play here.
Let's go now. 60 bison, 60 bison.
Give now to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.